A lot of people get quite confused about how they actually get into the world of crypto. How do they first buy crypto? So today I'm going to be talking about ETH, Ethereum, and talking about how you can purchase that here in Australia in particular, but this will apply pretty much worldwide of how the process works of actually purchasing crypto. Hello everyone, my name is Ethan Rooshocks, and I want to make this video today talking about purchasing ETH, and the main reason for that for me is because I am launching an NFT project, Rooshocks. So if you haven't already checked that out, head down to the Discord, get all the details on that. We've got the website there linked as well, but that will have to be purchased with Ethereum. So you'll need this currency to be able to purchase it. You'll need a MetaMask wallet, which I'm going to talk about in a future video, but you're going to need that to be able to purchase. So I wanted to make a simple video talking about the process of how you go about purchasing ETH and how you would then get it into a MetaMask wallet. Now the basic steps of this you'll be able to use for other cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ripple, whatever you want to purchase. This isn't just for Ethereum, but that's going to be the example I'm going to be using today. And I really want to stress this is not financial advice. You really need to do your own research. The market is pretty crazy at the moment, so you need to have a good understanding of what you're actually buying into. I'm definitely not advising you to go out and buy any kind of crypto. You definitely need to do your own research in that area. Now, so the first decision you're going to have to make is what exchange you're going to purchase it. So you can think of this like we have in the traditional stock world where you may use ComSec as your broker. You're going to use an exchange to purchase the cryptocurrency. In most situations, that's the easiest way for someone to get involved. So the first decision you'd make here in Australia is, are you going to use an Australian exchange or an overseas exchange? Something you do want to consider when you are picking exchange, you want to make sure you're going something that has a good reputation, because if you're holding funds with an exchange that then goes bust or something like that, you could lose your money. So a lot of people in Australia will typically go for an Australian exchange because they know that it has had the checks from whether it's ASIC and those type of regulation bodies to make sure that they are legitimate, that they're managing their funds correctly, that they're doing the right identity checks on customers, etc. And it can give you that little bit more peace of mind. So in today's example, I'm going to look at Digital Surge here. So Digital Surge is an Australian exchange. You have got other options. So you could use things like Binance, SwiftX, or you can, like I said, use some of those big overseas exchanges like Coinbase, etc. But I'm just going to use Digital Surge here. So you can see we've got their website here. It's pretty straightforward. You know, they all promote themselves as making it simple to buy crypto. A lot will talk about Bitcoin a lot because that's normally people's first introduction to crypto. But you're pretty much going to go get started. You're going to sign up on their website and you better go through the process of signing up. Now the thing here with an Australian exchange is you're going to have to do a KYC and know your customer, which is going to link your name to the account. You're going to have to provide your tax file number, etc. And this is what triggers that the ATO will potentially know you've interacted with cryptocurrencies. Now, one thing you do need to consider when you are signing up to an exchange is you need to consider what structure is right for you. I have done videos talking about structures before, but you want to get that right from the start. Are you going to buy through your own name? Is it going in joint names? Is it going in a trust? Is it going in a company? If you're an Australian entity and you're looking to set up trusts or companies, you will typically use an Australian exchange because they'll understand Australian entities and it can be a lot simpler to set these up. You will need to go through much more documentation to provide to the exchange to get the account verified. Just be aware of that, but also understand you're using these structures for the long term, so don't get frustrated if it might take you an extra 24 hours or a week to set up the account. That's just a part of the process of trading through a structure. So now you've signed up, you're going to head over to the dashboard and you'll be able to see the dashboard. And obviously, if this is a brand new file, you'll have no portfolio balance and you'll have no account fund. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to need to fund your account. So typically what you're going to do here is put Australian dollars into your account. So you can do that by going over up here to deposit funds, and you'll have the different options here to deposit your funds. So with Digital Surge, you've got Pay ID, you've got Poly, or you've got bank transfer. Some other exchanges may allow credit cards and those types of things. But you really want to look at, well, what's the option that's going to cost no fees? You don't really want to be paying fees to deposit your money. You may need to pay fees for some services to get it instantly, but as you can see, you can do instant 24/7 Pay ID one with Digital Surge. It's going to have no fees on it. So that's probably the option a lot of people are going to use. It means you're going to fund your account really quickly and it's going to happen for you. So once you've made your deposit and it's been processed, you'll have a fund balance up here of, for instance, in this case, we've got $3.99, and then we can go and start to buy cryptocurrency. So we can go to the buy section and we can find Ethereum. And you'll notice that you've got a few different values here. So you've got the buy price, a sell price, the percentage change, the market cap, and then you've got the actual buy and sell functions. So just quickly explain what they are. The buy price is the price you're going to pay to buy the cryptocurrency. The sell is what you'd get if you would sell. And you notice that there'll normally be a bit of a gap there. So in this case here, it's around the $20 mark is the gap between buy and sell. So if you went in and we took all fees out and we just went and bought, one Ethereum and then we went and sold that Ethereum, we'd likely lose $20 just on that spread. And that's how most markets work. The percentage change is just the price movement in the last 24 hours. And the market cap is what these are sorted by at the moment. And you'll notice that Ethereum is the second biggest cryptocurrency when it comes to market cap. It's about half the value of Bitcoin and well and truly above anything else. So then you do have the options to turn around and buy that cryptocurrency. And you can obviously put in whether you're going to do an instant buy, which is going to buy it at the market price, or do you want to trigger a buy at a certain price? Obviously, to keep it simple, if you're just looking to buy the cryptocurrency, buy the Ethereum, you're likely just going to do an instant buy and it will buy it at the current market price. So we then will put in how much we're going to buy. So I know they do have a limit, I think, of $10. So we'll just do $100, for instance. And this will show how much of ETH we will get for $100. And we can also see what the transaction fees are. So their transaction fee is 0.5%. So that $100 buy is going to be a 50-cent transaction fee. So that's something you need to take into account. And this is how much of the currency you'll be getting. So that's how it works at a basic level, is you're going to exchange your AUD, your Australian dollars, for the cryptocurrency at a basic level when you're first starting out. Once you've purchased that initial crypto, you can then trade crypto to crypto. It does get a little bit more confusing because you're having to then get your head around exchange rates and stuff like that. A lot of people use Binance for this because it's set up to do a lot of this stuff. But yeah, initially you're probably likely going to trade an AUD and a crypto pair. Now, so once we've gone and purchased that currency, it's going to sit here in wallets. So in this case, this one has some Bitcoin sitting in it. So if we'd gone through that purchase of Ethereum, that would be sitting there. And you're going to get the balance. You're going to get the approximate value. You'll get the return for the day. You'll get your total return. You'll get your buy price, and you'll get what the current sell price is of that asset. It means that your funds are sitting in a wallet that is held by the exchange, or held on the exchange, so that you know that that wallet address is your wallet address for that exchange. So if we now want to do something with that crypto we've purchased, we can now go to the actions over here and we can send it. If we wanted to receive it, we would be able to receive it into the exchange if we were, say, sending it from another exchange. But say you did want to send it, you would then send, so if this was Ethereum, we wanted to make sure that we had the Ethereum address. So we'd go over to our MetaMask and we'd copy the address and then paste that in there. You always want to copy and paste addresses because if you don't get them right, you're going to lose your funds. So this example here on here is Bitcoin. So there's only one network, which is Bitcoin. But if you are doing Ethereum, there are multiple networks. So if you're going to be sending to on the Ethereum network, then make sure that is selected correctly. And then you're obviously going to go and put in how much you want to do. So say on this one, I want to send everything I've got. It's going to, show you what the value of that is in Australian dollars, show you how much of the crypto you're doing. And it's also going to include the fees. You're going to have to confirm that the address is right. You'll hit send, and then that will start the process of sending it across the network. And each crypto network will work slightly different, but they'll have to be verified via their network. Normally has to be verified a number of times, and then that transaction will successfully go through. It'll move out of this wallet into the other wallet that you've transferred it to. Now, something else you're going to have to really consider if you're buying cryptocurrency is how you're going to track that from a tax point of view. So I've done a review, say, of Crypto Tax Calculator. Go and check that one out. I do also have a review of Coinly on my channel, and I've talked about crypto tax tracking quite a lot. So make sure you've got a system in place for that, because if you're buying crypto, you need to understand how it's taxed and how you're going to track that. So in summary, you're going to be picking an exchange. So you're going to obviously have to go, are you going to go for a local exchange in your country, or are you going to go for a big exchange that may be held overseas? You're going to set up that account, get your structure right, really make sure you do that. You're then going to fund it. So in this case, we funded it with Australian dollars, and then we went and purchased it with Australian dollars and the crypto pair, and that got us our cryptocurrency in the exchange. And from there, you can then move that to a wallet, something like MetaMask if need be, or you can just hold it in the exchange, or you could move it to a hardware wallet such as a ledger. You have different options from there. And then if you want to trade in more advanced pairs, you may need to be using swap functions through wallets, etc. A lot more advanced, but there's a lot you can do once you've made that initial purchase. So I hope that's been helpful. If you are interested in the NFT project I talked about, Rooshocks, we're building a really great community over on Discord, so I'd love for you to join there. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know what other educational topics you want me to cover when it comes to crypto. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.